Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another installment of the Oklahoma Hedge Night. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content I'm putting out, help grow this channel. This morning I want to talk about shields. Shields are been kind of a part of my fighting life since about 1989. I came back from Fort Benning, moved back to Oklahoma, and got fighting in the SCA, doing sword and shield along the way. Abandoned rattan fighting for a very long time, took up rapier, side sword, long sword. About 7-8 years ago, got into harness fechting, started fighting under armor as worn conditions, and then started hanging out with some of the guys from the local Buhurt team, the Tulsa Free Company. Just a stellar bunch of human beings, and got the opportunity to start fighting some of their sword and shield duels game. While it's not per se a direct historical fighting art, it's been a lot of fun fighting in a medievally themed game on top of my more historically focused stuff. So today I want to talk about the shields I'm using in various contexts and why, where you can get them, why these are, in my opinion, the best choices for a lot of this kind of work. Craig Nadler Metalcraft, I ended up picking up a shield from him a few years ago. It's a very durable shield. This shield is close to an inch thick. His strapping's fairly historical on the back side. It is heavy, it is beefy, it absorbs a lot of hits. If I'm playing rough somewhere, it's probably one of the better shields I can use because what it gives me is just the ability to absorb pole hammer hits, pole axe, whatever's being thrown at me that's just not something I want to take a lot of pounding from. It is just, however, bulky. Now, Brett Skinner of Optimum Arms produces these lightweight duelist shields, and while this maintains a very good historical shape and it's very lightweight like a lot of historical shields were, it involves a lot of modern technology. The cloth covering is Kevlar, there's roping under the edge, strapping's modern biothane. It's very, very modern, easy to replace, easy to maintain. If it gets sweaty, wet, nasty, it holds up. Very good for that modern context. I will probably eventually restrap this a little more historically just because I want all my shields to be able to play in all the places I'm fighting. But this thing is quick, has a lot of coverage. I've had a lot of luck with it, and looking forward to taking it to the Veterans Clash in June, just outside of St. Louis. A while back, a friend of mine, Ryan Hetchler, Ralchire on YouTube, ended up making this shield here. This is a very historical replica of shield that Roland Warzeka, you guys know from Democator, he replicated this a while back. And so on the inside, the strapping is very much modeled on that. I'm able to grip, you know, what most people think is a conventional sword and shield grip. I'm able to drop through, go point more on line, which I like if I'm fighting with a point-oriented weapon and I'm wanting to have hand coverage or be able to slip that direction. This shield's taken a beating. It's had a pretty hard life, and recently I ended up mostly retiring it. It's going to get a place of honor where I display my weapons and all that other stuff. Nathan Walters of Lodestone Ironworks, he's one of Ryan's guys, started making historical shields that have just been really next level, and I ended up having him make this for me. It's very much done in the same style as the previous one, but it's got some distinct upgrades. He's using steel furniture on the inside of it. The gripping, I'm able to, and I use this a lot, like I'm gonna start using this a lot, not just armored but unarmored, but it allows me to get adjust the strapping for whether I'm wearing gauntlets, HEMA gloves, whatever I'm using. I'm also able to drop through and do that more point-oriented grip that I like. It's again set up once again for being able to center grip. Let me float it out here. That's proven to be real effective the more I've played with it. I wasn't really sold on it at first, but the crafts, more I've fought that way, the more I found it to be interesting. One other thing that I've really enjoyed on this is I had a gauge strap put on this one because a lot of shields historically were strapped. You didn't want to use it all the time. You may have had other things to do with your hands. You may just want it on as passive defense somewhere, or where I found this to be particularly useful is on support. That if I'm blocking, it helps hold the shield up. Strap's adjustable so I can put it wherever I need it. I still am able to get that hand extra coverage and protection and still be able to work behind it. Now, one of the key things, Ryan, he'll do the shield up pretty basic for you if you want. You just want a couple straps. He'll go the distance and give you the full historical setup and back. He's got a little bit of modern webbing under this to protect the edge. It hides it real well, but it also still maintains the historic weight and lines. It has the durability you need to use it pretty rough, even though it's a small, light shield. It can take a pretty good beating. And if you want an example again that has all the historical strapping in place and the ability to adapt to whether you're in or out of armor, it's an excellent piece of equipment to use. As I've rekindled the path of fighting with shields in my life, I've kind of had, again, like I said, to compartmentalize which ones I'm going to use for what, how I'm going to configure them, and more or less what they're for. I like the ones Brett Skinner does because they're durable, they last, they're just an amazing shield. But this is probably right now, as far as people in the United States, Ryan's producing, in my opinion, the best historical, proper mid-14th century shield you can get in terms of all the options, and he does it at a very reasonable price. I will, again, like I said, have links for all of this stuff below, and if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat, and I look forward to seeing you all later. Again, please like and subscribe.